Salesforce, because we do.
Hello everyone. Thank you for your time. Today I will give you a quick introduction on SkyGlue, what we do and our features. And then our co-founder Eric will give you the live demo of using SkyGlue. So let me ask you guys a couple of questions. How many of you use CRM, have been used or is using CRM, like Salesforce? Okay. And how many of you use Google Analytics or have used? That's pretty cool. So today we will show you how we bring Google Analytics and CRM systems such as Salesforce together. So what is SkyGlue? SkyGlue is the only solution that fully automates Google Analytics event tracking. You can capture user interactions automatically and with much less effort. By using SkyGlue, it turns Google Analytics into visitor analytics. You can see the visitor's whole journey on your website, from first sign-in to first conversion and beyond. And today we'll show you one important feature of SkyGlue, how it brings Google Analytics and your CRM system together. So I'll show you how the visual user interface looks like. So feel free to check out our website. You can see all these highlighted green elements. They are all tracked by SkyGlue automatically in our tracking mode. By clicking the buttons, you can retrieve event names. And then after that, all your data is sent directly to your Google Analytics account. In there, you can do your analysis. So here are the SkyGlue usages. It can be used in user experience improvement. It can be used to find problem areas. You can find if any buttons on your website needs to be enlarged, or if your sign-up process needs to be rearranged to improve your conversion rate. So in those ways, you can improve your user experience design. SkyGlue can be used in B2B marketing. By using SkyGlue, you can find out what companies your visitors are from. And in that way, you can send out, you can do your cold calling, things like that. And also, SkyGlue is tied to Google AdWords. So in that way, you can find which advertising performs the best. You can find out which keywords are more popular than others, things like that. SkyGlue is completely controlled by analysts, which has a quick turnaround time. It's just like a few minutes. The event tracking is automated, and you can do customization in your dashboard. There's no need to touch your production code and no IT involvement. In SkyGlue, you can do your analysis aggregation. You can create advanced Google Analytics segments, find trends, and make improvements. And today we'll show you one important feature on SkyGlue that it links data to your CRM.
Quick question, how do you tie the CRM data to the session IDs?
The data to the session IDs. Is that your question?
Or the Google Analytics data, which is session-based, right?
All your data is sent to your...
I will talk about detail later.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So back to your CRM system. In that way, you can find out the whole visitor's journey on your website, and then you can do segment subscriber list, generate more meaningful coupons, retarget customers with better conversion rate. And these are all, like in your question, all in your Google Analytics data. You will see that. So SkyGlue is a software marketing force for your online customers. We are covered by Business Insider and the Next Web. We are like the CIA for your website. SkyGlue is on top of the app gallery in Google Analytics. So you can check us out in Google Apps. You can find us in data collection. So we're on the top of the list. You can also find us in editor's picks. So right here. So in summary, here's a peek of a few of our customers, and SkyGlue is happily serving hundreds of customers. With that, Eric will give us a live demo.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thanks for everyone. So my name is Eric. I'm the co-founder of SkyGlue. So I mainly work on technical part. So if my English is not clear to you, you have hard time understand, let me know, and I will try to speak slower so everyone can understand better. As we discussed, SkyGlue can integrate with Salesforce integration. With such integration, what we can benefit is with such integration, you can know what a lead has searched for, how often the lead has visited, and how often recently, and does this come to, how does the lead come to your website, and what product has the lead view or search, and where a lead has originally come from, how they refer to your website, and which marketing campaign has led to your leads. So you can have more marketing campaign like this, and also you can have which content a lead is engaged most. So you can, by all those information, we will help you to close the deal. As we discussed, only certain percent of lead is very easy to win. So SkyGlue will help you to actually close those deals. So actually give you more insightful data to close that. So I will show you how we can do that. So this is a regular Salesforce dashboard. So you have all the leads. You have this the name, company, those title, all the information. You have phone number. You have an email. So before you call these leads, you want to know what the leads are interested in. So before you email them, you also want to have targeted email for those users. So how do you do that? With SkyGlue, we can send you the information about the ID for the user. This is called SkyGlue AID, that's anonymous user ID, or SkyGlue RID, which is registered user ID. This you can all set up using SkyGlue. And with such information, you want to know how do you get the information for the user. You can add custom link here. Just we can add those links. You can click on this SkyGlue link. This will pop up a window and show you all the web activity for this visitor. Yeah, this shows the information. So which company the lead comes from, and how many times the lead has visited your website. Every time, from the first time they come to the website and to the end. So we have the source referral, how many times they visit each time. And you can also see different location for the leads, if they have different location every time. So all those information, we get those data from Google Analytics, but we kind of combine the data using the visitor ID and then present the report to your to this portal. So if you look at here, you can see all the detail. They visit the web, SkyGlue, and then click a tour, and then see how to do the event tracking automation, and check all the things. We can, even every click, we can track those as well. So those are all the detailed information about each individual visitor. So before you make a phone call, before you send an email, you can know exactly what the user has done. Also, you can share this with other person directly. You don't even need your SkyGlue account. You can just give them this link. They can come to SkyGlue and view this information. So this can help your salesperson to close the deal, or some other person to get more information on the leads. As we mentioned, we have the integration with the sales, with AdWords. So I can show you some AdWords integration for our product. For example, this is a company. When you click on the CPC campaign for the user, you can see all the information, which ad they clicked on the website, and also which query they searched. So you can know exactly what interests the user, and how can you close the deal if they come to your website. This will help you to get a very targeted campaign to the visitors. Any question for this demo? If you have questions, ask me.
So Eric, does this require additional tags on your website, or how does that part work?
To do this, we have to set up the tagging on the website. So for example, this website, we use like a web to lead form in Salesforce. You need to add a hidden field to your web to lead form, and then to send the lead to Salesforce. And then this data will be populated in the Salesforce lead. And then you can get the ID. I can show you in detail if everything is clear on what the product do. This is, some people may be good at Salesforce, so it may be boring to some people. If interested, I can show you how to set up that. Any other question?
Does this work with app analytics, mobile app? So Google Analytics on mobile?
Google Analytics on mobile. Currently, we mainly support the JavaScript-based tracking. So if app is like HTML file, that works. If it's like a native app, currently we don't support them. But in theory, there is Google Analytics API for those iOS and Android. We could integrate them later, but currently we don't support them.
So does this work if the lead has been generated through the website? They come in and fill a form on the website?
Yeah, if they fill a form on the website, we can track how they come to the website first time, before everything they did before they submit the form, or after they submit the form.
But if I say have a list that is generated elsewhere, then I wouldn't be able to use it, right?
If you lead
if
form.
if all my leads are from somewhere else, I buy a list or something else like that.
Yeah, if that's from somewhere else, but if they come to your website, then you can guess that.
They have to fill the form, right? If they do not fill the form, then?
If, for example, if you have some email campaign, then you can tag your email campaign link with some email address or some ID to the link. When you also click on that link to your website, you can set register a user ID to that user, and then we can track that user as well.
And are you planning on integrating more of this data into Salesforce in the future, or that SkyGlue window? Is that going to be?
Yeah, that's what we are thinking of do better integration. Currently, it's like a link pop-up window. So here we can pop up an iframe, so you can get the data. If in the future we can even push some data to Salesforce, and then you can get some high-level information about the user inside this Salesforce, and then you can know better information. Currently, it's like that.
What's the pricing for this?
The pricing we have very competitive. Our lowest tier is 29 per month, and it depends on the traffic for your website. So let me show you how to set up the tracking in Salesforce. So come here, you click Setup. And here you can see Customize. These. When you click on here, you can see the fields. Those are the fields in your Salesforce list. And now you can click here New to add additional new fields in your form. So here I added 2 new fields. One is called SkyGlue AID. So if we click on this one, you can see the information we added here. So I'll show you how to add one. For example, new. And here you can choose text. Next. And here you can just say SG. The length you can choose whatever you like. 13. Next. And here, this is considered visibility. Who can view such information in the Salesforce? So we can just keep default. We can also mark them read only if needed. Okay, now we can save this. So now we generate a new field here. This is the same field as I just showed you in the Salesforce. So you just add this one, and then when you want to embed this in your web form, you click on the Web to Lead, and then you can come to here, create new Web to Lead form. You can add you have this field. You can add additional field like the one we just created. Add here. And this one you can just say whatever you already have that. The callback URL. So this is the lead that generate the form generated from the Salesforce. To get this here, you're mainly interested in this one. This is the SkyGlue lead ID field. So here you want to notice this ID. So we need to convert this to a hidden field in your form. So what you want to do is, let me show you that. So this is our website. We have detailed information on how to do that. So this is the field you want to set up in your form. Input, this is the ID for your web form. And the thing is here, if as anonymous user ID, you set the value to this SG AID, then SkyGlue get the form, it will automatically replace the value with your session ID. This is the question the lady just asked, how do we track the session ID? That's how we track the session ID. If you want to already set some registered user ID, you can set a value to SG RID. Then SkyGlue can automatically replace this with your registered user ID. So this can tie your backend system ID with your web form. So we have support both ID field. So this is how you can integrate SkyGlue data in your Salesforce leads form. And this is how do you create custom link for SkyGlue. So SkyGlue custom link, let me show you that. You go to lead, and you come to here, button, link, and action. And here you can see new button or link. Now you can say whatever label you want to try. SG link. Here you choose detail page link, and here you see display in new window and the URL for that. And then we can just add that so we have two kind of URL. If it's anonymous user URL, then this is the format. You want to replace this ID with your Salesforce ID field you just generated. So let's do a demo here. So here, if we want to replace this one with the field we just created. So you choose here, and you choose the one you just created, SGID. So this will automatically replace the value you just created in the field, and then it will generate a link to this unique URL. So the start date you can set to whatever date you want. You started using SkyGlue that has the data, and the end date you can set to a very long in the future, for example 2018. That's the date you can just set. If you have a very high traffic set, maybe you want to set to a smaller range because this takes longer time if you have longer range for the data range. It depends on how much traffic you have on your website, how many leads you have on your website. And here, this is iframe equal to true. This can just kind of ignore, hide all the SkyGlue menu in the form, so that we'll have better view for the report. This is how we can set up your custom link. So you can just save this. Yeah, until you add to your page layout. So now we just created a new link. You need to add. You can add this to your layout. You click on this one, the page layout, and add it. Here you choose custom link here. Now you can see we have a new link here. This is the one we just configured, SG link. You can just drag here into the custom link field. That's the link you can add to your lead. By the way, you can also add other links like Google Search, Google Map. This is the Gmail. Those are default come with Salesforce. And then you can click on Save. And that's it. So you can come here and click on a person. Now you should see this link here. That's how you can integrate SkyGlue with your Salesforce. So it should work. Let's try. Oh no. Maybe. Oh, I didn't replace that correctly. This profile ID you need to replace with your own profile ID. Sorry, I forgot that part.
Anybody have any other questions? Okay, before we wrap up here?
So here, you can see this value. This value is the profile ID in your Google Analytics. You can get such value from your Google, your SkyGlue portal when you log into your SkyGlue account. For example.
So by the way, we have some flyers over there. If you guys want to check it out, you can.
It's hard. Okay, so when you click on the user, you can see the profile ID here. This is the profile ID of your account. Every user has different profile ID, so you need to replace this profile ID with your profile ID. So let's try to do that. We'll get that. Yeah, I just demoed how to integrate that.
Thank you. Very cool. All right, any last business cards before we do the time?